Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Nephtara Grace. If you're new, welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. We're going to start by casting some runes and just see what's up in the energy. Y'all already know what it is. If you're a part of this tribe and you've been here for any time, then you already know I sit in the energies of our tribe for the most part. But really what I do is I sit in the throne room with the Most High and we chop it up. That's my best friend. That's who I talk to. That's where I get all my information from. I don't have a lot of human friends. I really don't know y'all. Y'all don't know me like that. But here's what you should know about me off the rip. That's pretty much what I do. I have 2 kids, but I spend my time between my kids and talking to God. Okay? I've been doing this most of my life, and I'm 45. Anything else you want to know about me professionally is on my website. You can find the link in the description box below. Anything else that I offer, healing, astrology, blah, 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 all the other stuff that people like me are typically good at, I'm fucking great at it. You'll find it on my website. Algaes, divine protection. Dagas, intuition. Kaunas, fire. Isa, ice. I love having fire and ice together. But most people are triggered by me because I'm confident. But I'm confident because, I spend most of my time in the throne room of God. So I'm very confident. Okay, I'm also an Aries female with a double serving of Mars in my chart. So the vibe is the vibe. What you see is what you get. Do you resonate with me? You'll probably love to do a personal reading with me or have your astrology chart done by me. Anything like that. You don't resonate with me? I suggest you turn it off right now and don't come back. Because I'm not for the weak. I'm not for everybody at all. Wasn't meant to be. I spend too much time in the presence of God to be for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? I remember Moses used to go hang out with God, and the children of Israel would be like, we can't even look at him anymore. That's what it's like for me. Okay? I don't got a girlfriend, so I don't have all that. I got angels and spirits and God. That's what I got. Golden Palace. Like, that's what I got. Golden Palace is beautiful, by the way. This is like a confirmation that everything you've been working towards is manifesting. Like almost like you have the golden touch, right? Like you don't have to worry about anything because it's already been taken care of for you. The message here is there's always enough. Okay? Talisman is next. This is about your wisdom being so, like, you earned your wisdom, so you can now take that wisdom like it's a real thing and use it. You know, a lot of times something happens or we think about something and we conceptually plan or we guess or we imagine. Talisman tells us that a lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom, and you have all you need for the success you seek. So we've got there's always enough. You have all you need for the success you seek, plus magic stream, which is like, oh my gosh, it's really good. Magic stream, everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. And then last but not least, fortune's wheel, luck, and right timing. When I have Isa here, right, this is one of my timing runes too. Because even though it means ice and cosmic coherence, it can also mean stillness or meditation, depending on what else is in here. When I have ice coming out with fire, something's being balanced. Something's being tempered, okay? Dagaz, intuition, and then algaes for divine. This isn't just any protection. This is like he who hides under the shelter of the wings of the Almighty. Okay? It's like I lift up my hands, I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord. That's what this rune gives, okay? This is that inner knowing. But like the rune is Dagaz, the meaning is dawn, but the experience is your intuition when something dawns on you. Like it's just like, oh, like an insight, right? Like, oh my gosh. And then fire. This is also the rune for knowledge. It's like when you know something, it just burns inside of you. And then again, Isa, ice, or cosmic coherence. That still point where everything kind of coalesces into manifested form. Okay. So that is the major vibe out here. Now, in the background is something. It's something. Let's see. We might not pull out the background energy in this reading. We'll see. The divine is vast. One of the, yeah. There's some type of annoyance going on here. And this is the divine. The divine is it's not the divine is upset. The divine is annoyed. It's almost like a fly that keeps buzzing around. Do you know what I mean? This is what the divine is experiencing, right? There's something buzzy, something that is not as it should be, trying to pretend that it is. Okay, so this is a masquerade. Masquerade, games being played. No two souls are the same. Fake players, stay out the way. Okay, that's the message that came through. Masquerade, games being played. No two souls are the same. Fake players, stay out the way. Okay, that's the message that came through. Interesting. Fake players, stay out the way. Masquerade. No two souls are the same, they said. No two souls are the same. Excuse me, fake players, stay out the way. It's very interesting. The Lovers out here. The Lovers is a card of choice. Eel Stray is a goddess of new beginnings. So it's like a choice, a new beginning. That's pretty straightforward. A choice and a new beginning. I love this because we have Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing, magic string, talisman, glow. It's given like something needed to be balanced, something needed to be tempered, and now it has, and now it's time. Because at Issa, whatever this is, it wasn't. You may have thought it was time before Tanzanite, angelic messenger, but it wasn't time before. There was some masquerade game being played. No two souls are the same. Fake players stay out the way. There's somebody in the space. This is the annoyance the divine is expressing. Somebody was pretending. Somebody was trying to get to this point and pretend that they were in the game. They're saying pretend they were in the game, but they're not in the game. They're not in the game. This is interesting. So there's some game. There's a game amongst gods, they say. Okay, I picked up on this a little bit yesterday in my last reading. There's a game being played, and somebody has been trying to play the game, but they're not a player. This is a game that only gods can play. But why would somebody try to play a game that they're not qualified to play? But why would they do that? I mean, and so by the way, y'all, I'll just break off and start talking to God. Like, why? Because I don't understand. And God will respond, and I'll try to let you in. Okay, so I'm saying, why would somebody do that? And they're saying, God's saying to make themselves appear as something they are not. Okay, I bet I get that part. Now I'm gonna keep asking questions, but what? Like, so here's how it is for me. I know I'm gonna get to Tanzanite in just a minute. If I want to pretend to be somebody I'm not, I try to pick a lane that's close enough that I might have a shot. But I can't imagine somebody trying to pretend they're a player in a game where only gods can enter. Do you understand? This is an exclusive game. Only gods and goddesses can play. But here comes somebody trying to pretend like they're a god or goddess so they can play. Damn. Oh, wow. Wow, that shit's wild. Okay, let me tell you what I'm hearing. So, different realms can be accessed in different ways. Okay. Um, okay, like Narnia. Y'all remember Narnia and how the little girl, they was able to access Narnia through the wardrobe. Narnia is another realm that they were able to access through the wardrobe, but if you follow the chronicles, that wardrobe is not the only access point to Narnia, right? It's just how those children in that chronicle of Narnia access Narnia. But if you read the chronicles, there's different access points, and even the Pevensey kids get there in different ways each time they go. Okay, God is saying it's like this. This person, this energy who's trying to pretend, they accessed this divine realm through a door that was not direct. Okay, like I'm picking up on drugs. I'm picking up on drug use. I'm just going to, because God be, So it's like this person was getting high, and in their getting highness, they encountered this divine realm. But because they encountered the divine realm when they were high, it lived for them in their subconscious like it was a delusion, like it was a dream. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, oh, I imagined something. I had a dream. It was so cool. but it wasn't a dream. It was real. They accessed the divine realm through drugs somehow. Okay, we all know it's possible. Let's not play Edgar Allan Poe. We know it's possible. Anyway, so now this person is like they access this divine realm. They're seeing what's going on, and in their mind, right? Because they're high, they're a user. Whatever they see, they can participate in, like it's a dream. Do you get what I'm saying? They're like, oh, I'm in a dream. I'm gonna jump in too. I keep saying people. That's neither here nor there. Let me stay on track. So now they're pretending. They're basically pretending. The other contestants in this game are actually deities. They are not pretending. This motherfucker is pretending. They are not a deity. They was tripping, and they saw the deities lining up for a race, and they said, "I can do it too." And they ran and tried to jump in. Angelic messenger, Tanzanite. This is the master crystal, David Ryan Zoel. The affirmation for Tanzanite: empowered, wise, and all loving. I am the solar angel. That's wild, y'all. I'm just still being with that. Like a child. Like a child. Like a child. I want to play too, but not understanding these are not reindeer games. These are, this is real. I mean, and God's deities have tools and tricks and shit. You ain't got that shit. It's that new shit. You ain't got that shit yet. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But that's what I picked up on that reading, that last reading. It's like, whatever you just went through and won, it was some type of game that only gods are playing. Like, because only a god could survive the shit that you've been through. I'm trying to tell you. But the thing was, you couldn't have none of your godly power or anything unless you won, and that's what the winner gets. The winner gets to pull all their divine realm toys to the mortal realm. That's what the winner gets. Okay, and then the next round of the game begins. But this time, the winner of the last round has the advantage because they now have all their tools and tricks and ropes and slick clicks, whatever the hell. I'm just all kinds of stuff. Yeah, they got all kinds of toys, damn. But you about to have it in the mortal world. That was that last reading. Whatever you be using over there, you about to have it over here to use. See, and that's what these cards are saying: magic stream, talisman, golden path. You about to have all of that right here. You are entering a stage of great spiritual development. Your higher senses are activating and opening, readying you to reclaim your gifts from other lives and possibly enter into service to mankind. However, in order to complete this transition, you must own and balance your personal power. At no time in life has it been as important to know what you want, who you are, and whom the world sees you as. Take time to write it all down. A truthful understanding of self now will aid you to integrate the messages you are receiving and make them a reality in the world. Not having enough time is not a valid reason for inactivity. There is always plenty of time in life for the spirit, and only the mind and body are bound to its limitations. Let your creative and inventive selves play. They will reveal the new you, but be prepared for change. The angels have entered your life via the wisdom of the crystals. Their path is one of fire, the path of the phoenix. Empowered, wise, and all loving, I am the solar angel. Key words here: angelic messenger, personal power, the higher senses, clairvoyance, clairaudience, violet flame, past life gifts, creativity, soul records. Oh, and there's that word again: gifts. It's on. You won the game. You now get to be in the mortal realm with all your deity gifts, all of them. And that here's what's wild. I know y'all know. There are rules to realms. Every realm has its own rules. Like some things, like the rules of the 4D are different than the rules of the 3D. That's why you can do things in your dream state you can't do in what we call real life, but in your waking life, right? It's like that. Every rule has realms, and the 3D rule has realms. It just does. But guess what? We ain't in Kansas no more. We ain't in Kansas no more. We ain't been. This ain't been the 3D since. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it G for y'all kiddies on the YouTube. We ain't been in 3D since 2020. Now, if you deep in the game like me, you know that's a. You know it's. But for the sake of this conversation, I'm gonna say 2020. We ain't been 3D in a minute. Now, here's what's so crazy. Now it looks the same. Shit still look 3D, don't it? But it's not. And if you in this tribe, you already know. It's just a projection of our consciousness. So we still projecting a hologram of the third dimension. But baby, ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody there. Them streets empty. Tumbleweeds blowing through. Ghost town. Everybody in the fourth dimension. You don't believe me? Ask your guides. That's why shit is so fucking weird. That's why shit is glitching. We left 3D. See, y'all be saying shit. Y'all know what y'all saying. Oh, the planet ascended. Oh, the Shaman resonance. Okay. Well, that's all telling you what's happening, but you don't know how to read. Y'all don't know how to put the language together to read the damn sign correctly and know what direction we're going in. The planet is ascending. We have left the third dimension behind. But because there's so much fear-based programming aboard this time ship called Earth, motherfuckers still out here collectively projecting the third dimension, intending what their willpower out of their solar plexus and their sacral, that things would just go back to the way they were. That shit is keeping us anchored so we can continue to project this hologram like we're living in the third dimension, but there's nobody there. We are in the fourth dimension. That's why y'all spook the fuck out all the time. It's creepy time every day. We don't need Halloween. We wake up in it. And you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Now, that's reality that I keep saying y'all not in. That's reality. Okay, now you standing right there on the precipice. Understand this. This deity in the mortal realm that just won this game of the gods, all these trials, what they won was the right to bring their gifts from their realm into this realm, because guess what? Their gifts gonna work in the fourth dimension. It was a timing thing. I hit luck and right timing. Now y'all about to see some shit y'all ain't never seen before. And whoever this message is for, you about to do some shit motherfuckers ain't never seen before. I'm telling you, they ain't seen it. They haven't seen it. But it's almost like first, it's like getting your magic staff from your realm. But first, you have to like, yo, that's all I can see. You have to like clap your staff to the ground, and the first thing that's going to change is you. Your illusion of being immortal is going to fall off, and you're going to be standing there looking like the damn, listen, you know who you're giving. You're giving me Doctor Strange right now. That you're giving me, but that's still not your true form. But you're giving me like you're gonna start showing up in the morning in like robes and shit, looking like Doctor Strange. But for real, I think that's because who you are in your realm is not. I feel like your vibration is so high. I feel like your spiritual ranking is so high that your true form is not humanoid. So I don't think you will express in your truest way here. But I do believe that given like now that you can have your gifts here, I do believe that you will I mean the way I'm seeing your energy present itself, it's very royal, it's very hierophant, it's also very high priest, like you're very sacred as robes, very sacred robes. It's something that I mean we just haven't seen here in a while. And it's so next level. It's so next level. It's so next level. You, oh my gosh, are you guys watching? Are you guys watching Andor? Okay, you know, oh my god, what is her name? The councilwoman, y'all. She's these last 4 episodes. She's like the central figure outside of Cassian, right? And them trying to get anyway. Um, Moss, right? Short red hair. She's the councilwoman. It's like that kind of vibe, right? And her friend Tay, the robes, the 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 regal authority. But for you, it's natural, right? Just like when you see them walking around in their realm and their planet, it's very regal. But then you go to where, what's her name? Cassian's little girlfriend is trying to hide out. That's not how they dress over there. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you've been on this outer planet, this human mortal realm where everything is dusty and dirty and sandy and, let's face it, low grade, babe, low grade, babe. But you about to come through like, this is who I really am. This is where I'm from. And it's going to be evident in your carriage, your speak, your eloquence, your grace. I'm telling you, it's just like, oh, let me get some tarot out here because I could just go on and on about your energy. Wait. Holy Spirit, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, gods and goddesses, who live in light. Thank you for protecting me as I channel messages from the tribe. Thank you for showing me what I need to see and telling me what I need to know so I can support the tribe as we live, learn, thrive, and grow. As above, so below, and so it is because it is so. I call upon the Archangel Michael to protect me as I channel. Call upon Archangel Uriel to protect me as I channel. Call upon Archangel Raphael to protect me as I channel. Call upon Archangel Gabriel to protect me as I channel. Serious message. I call upon the Archangel Metatron to protect me as I channel. And from below, I call upon Archangel Sandalphon. All around me, always, is my mentor, my best friend. Haniel, Yaphiel, Peniel, George. Shamiel, that's it. Well. Yeah, this is a big deal. I usually don't have to do everything I just did, like it's just not there. But my angels are like, no, extra protection for this message. So this is a big deal, whatever I'm about to channel. Justice, the Ten of Cups in the gate. Justice, the Ten of Cups, and judgment. You won the game. And because of what it took for you to win, and because of how you chose to play, don't forget, the theme out here is choices. Everybody got choices. I love you, 40. Okay. But because of how you chose to play in this new beginning, it's justice, the Ten of Cups, and the gate for you. The gate is a judgment card in the traditional tarot. In this deck, what I love is, see, when I have the card like this, all you can see is the shadow. This is what you are. This is how you occur for people. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You're about to be seen as you truly are. Pure light. People are going to be lucky to see the reflection of your shadow. Oh, well, they must be somewhere over here because their shadow's right here. See what I'm saying? There it is. The gate is the judgment card. It's where, look, he's passing through, this soul is passing through the gates of judgment, where you are seen for who you truly are. I mean, that's just the way to put it. This is ancient. This is the soul. This is rebirth now. And don't forget, a gate goes both ways. Okay? So this is, to me, this is you, like I said, not only going and retrieving your gifts to bring back here, but also the balance of your light and shadow, giving you access to this gate to move back and forth. Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. This is outstanding. And here's what I really get, like, you won this. This is for you. Now, you, like Tanzanite said, you may choose to serve others with your gifts. However, the message is about you and your gifts. This is about this, and that you earned this. Nobody gave this to you. Nobody gave this to you. Give me something on this. 7 of coins. No, you worked for this. You did, the devil. Yeah. You listen, when we talk about putting in time, and at every turn, this person, that person, or where you look, there's a problem, something taking time, but what nothing about it easy. You know, you know what I'm saying? You can do something, and it's a difference doing it unimpeded and unhindered, or with somebody trying to block your every single move. That's what this is giving. The Seven of Coins to the Devil is like somebody trying to block your every single move. You take a step forward, you gotta take five back. You gotta reroute, replan. I mean, that's what it's giving. But Seven of Coins is also telling me whatever it was worth it. It was worth it. And if we're talking about the games gods play, when they're bored and they want to prove themselves to themselves, right? It wasn't supposed to be easy. Tell me more, please. I wondered if the Seven of Wands would come out after the Seven of Coins. I was hoping so, and I'd love to see it come out after the Lovers, along with an Ace of Coins. That's perfect. That's perfect. When you've got something blocking you or trying to stop you at every single turn, and you still choose what you choose, you still stand where you're standing, Seven of Wands, I love to see the Ace of Coins come out, like literally coming up aces. Like that's what paid off, that perseverance. Perseverance is real. I don't know that we acknowledge people who persevere enough. And let's chop that up for just a second. First of all, perseverance or long suffering is a fruit of the spirit. Okay? That is the light version. The shadow version can be stubbornness. There's a difference between being stubborn. The shadow version could also be something like codependence. The shadow version could also be something like something along the lines of fear of letting go. So one isn't persevering, they're just too scared to move forward. Right? Perseverance is, oh, I could move forward. But because it doesn't matter which direction I go, I'm going to be pressed in on every side. What I'm going to do and who I'm going to be is I'm going to put my head down, square my shoulders off, dig my heels in, and we just going to get this work. Nose to the ground, we just going to get this work. That's perseverance. The ability to not give up over the long haul when shit is tough. Long suffering is what it used to be called. Okay? That's what you're being rewarded for. It is a fruit of the spirit. They say good things come to those who wait. Temperance. What I say? So I tell you just about energy getting tempered and the wheel of fortune, baby. Something happened over time. It happened over time. I got 7 coins. I got 7 wands. But baby, they lead to 10 cups. Something has happened over time. And because of the choices you've made over time, something has balanced out. It balances out. And because it's balanced, the wheel now turns. Something changes. Give me something on. That's a lot. This is a lot right here. The 9 of coins to the 6 of coins with the death card. This is a big, big deal. Self-fulfillment and satisfaction. And generosity. It is. It's like you feeling you being satisfied, you're going to be generous with other people. See, there's something about who you are. This is about you. Give me this. I don't know. What's with this death card? What's changing as far as... So around here, okay, the star. Yeah, I get that. There's a context shift for you. I think... So I think there is a context shift, right? To go from being a contestant to being a winner. Especially when becoming the winner means you're now in charge. So you do have to have a context shift, like from student to master, from taught to teacher, from mentee to mentor, right? That's what this is giving me. The nine of coins, the six of coins, death, and the star. You're doing what you've done has left you satisfied and fulfilled. It's left you in the nine of coins. Okay, you can now turn around and teach others this six of coins. You can now give. You can now give away. You're in a position where you can give back to others, and this is a shift in perspective, right? Because it's like you actually get to be with, oh yeah, the inspiration that you are, the hope that you bring, how people actually see you. What did Tanzanite say? This is the time. I'm going to go back and read it because it's being echoed so pristinely. And I feel like this is very, very important, all the extra angelic protection that came in for this message. So I also am present to an energy that wants to dull the message, but it's only because this message is so, so important for you to get. Okay? You are entering a stage of great spiritual development. Your higher senses are activating and opening, readying you to reclaim your gifts from other lives and possibly enter into service to mankind. See that? It's not, you may choose to enter service, but regardless, your gifts are coming. Okay? However, in order to complete this transition, you must own and balance your personal power. The temperance card, like we have fire and ice in the runes, right? So something's being tempered, something's being balanced. All right? At no time in life has it been as important to know what you want, who you are, and whom the world sees you as. Take time to write it all down. A truthful understanding of self now will aid you to integrate the messages you are receiving and make them a reality in the world. Okay? So the cards are telling me who the world sees you as is the star. Okay? There may have been a way that people were seeing you, but now how people are seeing you is the star. You may have a story, a story about how people see you. You may have a story about how people treat you based on your past. This reading is telling me that has changed. See, the owning and balancing your personal power shifts something. It completes a cycle. And now who you've become is someone who's obviously in the nine of coins, obviously six of coins energy going on. So now who you are for others is inspiring, motivating, a hope bringer, Queen of Wands, and you confident. You really want to get that. And that's the part that I think is really, 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 really important. This is what's going to take what has been a 10 of swords for you. Yeah. And turn it into a 2 of wands with the chariot too. Yeah. You can, it's almost like your energy is so polarizing. You're a natural born, what do they call those? It's like you're a natural born celebrity. It's like you're just born with celebrity energy. Yeah, there's so much coming through. It's like you were a favorite to win these games, these God trials games, whatever. You were a favorite, you won. But because you won, you now have to shift your perspective because you're not in the trenches anymore of the game. right? Like the chariot. Like you're now sitting on top of the dais, looking down at the new crop of players coming in. You're not a player yourself anymore. Okay. But here's what's cool. You know. I mean, you've done it, so you know. You know. You know what these people are gonna face. Like you know. You know, and you know what it is. Give me something on this. The Empress. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Six of Swords. Yep, that's what it is. Yeah, you changed the game. Strength. Damn, you changed the game, homie. You changed the game. Damn. Damn, nobody played it like that before. Damn. It said because even gods cheat. Damn. Damn, homie. You ruthless. You didn't cheat. I got an Ace of Swords to an Eight of Swords. You didn't cheat. You didn't cheat. Damn, this is hot. All right, let me end this reading. You show y'all what's here. We got this Ten of Swords. I was talking about got turned into a Two of Wands. You took what used to burden you and made it like your jumping off point. Right? That's like being like, oh, I got 10 swords. Let me see what I can do. I can use these two, and I did like actually beginning to plan the 10 swords you have, how to use those swords to do what you need to do with them. The chariot, because you're ruthless as fuck. The Empress, I'm telling you, nobody played the game. No, nobody's taken 10 swords and been like, oh, I can actually create a ladder out of this pit with these 10 swords. Nobody done that shit before. Motherfuckers just laying there with 10 swords in their back. You're like, oh, I needed these 10 swords. Thanks. Six of Swords, peaceful, calm, and water is the Strength card. That's that perseverance. I'm telling you, the ability to just withstand. But the clarity through the bullshit. That Ace of Swords to the Eight of Swords. That's my favorite part right there. It's like, oh, 10 swords. I know what to do. I mean, just being able to see. Just being able to see. I know what to do with them swords. Damn. It's 10 Pentacles. Because now it doesn't, like, that. You understand Hangman at the bottom of that. Nobody can do anything to you. Nobody can do anything to you now. You always have an out. You always have an out. You always have an out. Shit. You the shot caller. You the shot caller. Listen, people may have ideas. There may be things they want to do, but when you come in the room, it's going to be what you want. I'm telling you. And yeah, motherfuckers be mad, but there's nothing they can do about it because you earned this right. You earned it. Y'all, I'm going to leave this reading here. It's too good. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Drop me a comment if it resonates with you. And if you haven't already and you do resonate with my style, my vibe, subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so the next time I read, you will know all about it. Y'all, time is a construct. These readings are timeless. You take what resonates and you leave the rest behind for the next person. Okay? In the meantime, my lovies, until the next time, trust your path, your process, and your purpose. Peace.